Hello students, this is Yasir Javed from LG Sialkot. I welcome all my students. I also welcome the students of Global Consultancy. Okay, are you afraid of Corona? Really? If you are the students of IELTS, I think you should afraid of reading module instead of coronavirus. Okay, reading, as you know, that is the second module in your test, IELTS reading comprehension. How can I improve? How can I succeed? As you know that there are 4 skills that would be checked in the final exam: listening, reading, writing and speaking. You are going to spend almost 3 hours, including the 10 listening minutes, in your center. Okay, IELTS reading module, you will be given 3 passages and you have only 60 minutes. It's difficult to read 3 passages, find the answer. Okay, there will be 40 questions, 3 reading passages. You have to read almost 2,200 words to 2,800 words. Okay, and keep in your mind the passage 1 would be easier, passage 2 will be a bit difficult, and when you go to the passage 3, that is gonna be the most difficult. Okay, so let me tell you the sources and resources where the reading passages are taken from: the English books, newspapers, that is very important tool if you wanna improve your reading, magazines, journals, advertisement, company hands out, any official documents. Why are the students getting 4.5, 5.5 or 5? Believe me, if you just follow the tips, today I'm gonna give you some valuable tips. If you just follow the tips, you are going to get 6.5, you will get 7 plus. If you just improve your reading background, look at the first reason, that no reading background. Before taking the test, the students do not love to read English newspapers, English novels, English short stories, translation methods. The students of Pakistan and India, Indonesia, Malaysia, they have to face a lot of problems due to the translation methods they used to study at school levels. That, like in Pakistan, if I say this is chair, okay, the English teacher will translate chair, kursi, table, maze, door, darwaza. Then this method, translation method, would become a stumbling block, a hindrance, a barrier if you do not get rid of it. There are some students who are afraid of reading lengthy passages, especially if I talk about Pakistan, the students of intermediate who have just done FA or ICOM or ICS, they do not want to read the long passages. Okay, if I give you an example, let's say that in second year there is a novel, Goodbye Mr. Chips. The students do not want to read 18 chapters of Goodbye Mr. Chips. They say, okay, tell us the theme and central idea, or tell us only important questions, and we are just going to cram and we are going to pass with flying colors. But here, remember, in IELTS there is no shortcut. You have to understand reading comprehensions. You have to improve your synonyms bank. You know about prefix, suffix. You must have the knowledge about parts of speech in order to get good score in reading. Okay, school reading has negative effects. Why? In Pakistan, in conventional classes, or in India, only the English teacher is reading a book, and the learners, the students, are passive. How come? Oh, a good learner is reading and rest of the students are just writing the meaning of the difficult words. So that might have negative effect. Okay, the students do not know what to do in reading. The students do not have proper information about question types in reading. Okay, the students do not know question types. The students are afraid of reading module. Okay, they do not want to know new words. They do not want to learn new synonyms in English. Okay, the last but not the least reason is the students have less practice at home. In Pakistan, the students just come to the coaching center and they think that there will be a magical spellbound and we are going to get 7 in reading. This is unbelievable. Okay, this is incredible. If you don't read, you are not going to get your required band. Okay, as you know that there is a difference between academic reading test and in GT, general reading test. If we say that GT reading is easier, yes, but if they want to get only 5 band in reading module, 23 answers must be correct. But if you are the student of academic IELTS test, if you are going to take academic IELTS test, you just need 15 correct answers and your score would be 5. Okay, so remember the comparison in GT IELTS test, one longer text which is descriptive. There shouldn't be no more arguments, but in academic, at least one passage will contain a detailed logical argument. Okay, in GT test, you are going to have your daily routine conversation like advertisement and stuff like that. But in academic reading, you are going to have more logical passages like I have mentioned here, the effects of mobiles, drug addiction. Okay, yes, if you say that academic reading is difficult, I do agree with you, but if you get only 15, your score is 5, and when you get 5 in each, okay, overall 5.5, and you are the student of intermediate, then you can apply for your visa application. But remember, in most of the cases, if you are the student of general training IELTS, you need to get 7 in each module. Okay, what skills would be assessed by the examiner in your IELTS reading test? A wide range of reading skills is assessed, including reading for gist, central meaning, central idea, theme, reading for main ideas, reading for detailed understanding. So you must know that this is your reading test in which the examiner wants to know that can you understand the writers or